My name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 103 of the movie Revolution. Let's begin. So, Jerry was messing around with the boxing bag, just punching it for a while. Punching, 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 punching. Punching, 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 punching. When all of a sudden, Robert came comes walking into the gym with a sandwich because up until that point he had not snapped in a couple hours, and well, up until that point he had not snapped. All he was doing when that time was during during the evening, the previous evening, I should say, was doing push-ups, sit-ups, and learning how to use a gun. To and learning how to use a gun, basically. And now he was and now he was punching the bag. Robert, who sent him this mission to begin with, was walking in there into the gym with a sandwich. He didn't bother looking at the sandwich and just kept punching the bag. And he was really going at it. He was heavily aggressive with it. After a couple minutes, Robert tells him to stop, but he wouldn't. He says it again, stop, 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 stop. And then by the well, how many stops that he said, Robert grabs him, turns him around, grabs the sandwich, and puts the sandwich in his mouth. And then he says to him, "You need to eat." Um, and then he bites the sandwich. Robert grabs it from his mouth, puts it down, turns him around, and just lets him punch the bag some more. Now, Robert was talking at this point. He said, Jerry, um, we need to figure out how we're going to do this. And then Jerry stopped punching the bag. He turns around. He sits cross-legged because Robert was sitting on the bench, on his bench at the time. And he says, I have some ideas. Do you want to brainstorm? No problem. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that we my first plan is that we pretend to be the Mexican army. Then when when we do it, I would go to pretend to, well, obviously put my allegiance back in America's side, but not really because it's on the Civic side. So I am pledging my allegiance back to America via a press conference. I will make the press conference, and in that press conference, I will make the allegation that Mexico, the Mexican army, assassinated Abigail Freeman, therefore blaming them for the assassination, for the murder of Abigail Freeman. What do you think? Robert said, well, that's great. That's a good plan. I like it. Well, great. How are we going to do this? Well, um, I was thinking about mm, I was thinking about infiltrating the the Mexican army, pretending to be someone else. I don't know how you feel about that, but actually, I feel great about it. Actually, um, you know, I think you would have a better chance at espionage as me as I do. What do you say? And then the robber says, you know, I think that's a good plan. I think we can go to Mexico and under a secret identity, pretending that we're someone else. Hopefully, this will work. I'm not going to blame you if it doesn't, even though it was kind of your idea. But I agreed on it, and so, yes, I would love to do that with you. And then they shook hands. Well, Jerry went back to set up, well, he got back up, I should say, sorry. So he gets back up. He, he walks back into the punching bag and just starts to punch the punching bag again. Um, he continues to punch the punching bag. Robert goes into the kitchen. Well, he he leaves his home gym to watch TV or something like that, and his and Gary no and uh and Robert's associate or best friend, um, Sarah, comes into the gym to see what was up, to see how he's doing, and also to train him more on his combat skills. He has some sticks. He has some boxing gloves, and they were going. Well, actually, yes, he has some boxing gloves, and he decided that he was gonna grab Gary. That he was gonna grab Gary and try to punch him in the face as a test. That is, Gary ducks. He and then he says, "Hi, Sarah. Are we training?" Yes. And then he starts to try to punch him. So he tries punching him. Gary ducks. He tries to again. Gary gets hit. He also ducks. He Gary punches him in the gut, of course, and immediately is a little bit regretful. But then Sarah comes back, punches him right in the face, and then he gets back up. He turns around, punches him in the neck, in the back of the neck. Gary also punches him right in the gut. Then he turns around again, kidney punches him. Then he turns around again, uppercuts him, and then and then Sarah comes, he gets up, and then after that, he tries, but fails, to punch him in the gut. Gary punches him back in the face, and then Sarah punches him back in the face. But then Gary gets back up. He tries and fails to punch him back in the kidneys. but also, you know, he uh he punches him back. Now 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 Robert comes walking back into the gym to see how his training is going. And of course Sarah says that he is doing great. And then he throws a gun at um Jerry, a nine a you know a rifle. Um he grabs a bulletproof vest, puts on himself, and he and Jerry shoots the gun, shoots the gun, and shoots the gun, and shoots the gun at at Robert. Robert is like, wow, he's improving. You are improving. And then but Jerry doesn't think so. And so he does it again, and then again, and then again, and then again. Finally, Robert tells him to stop. He does. He puts the gun down, and then he does a good, and then they do a little bit of judo, some more judo, and then after that, Jerry, Sarah, and Robert goes for a run. They go outside and they go out for a run for a while. Outside, it was blazing hot, and Jerry is sweating. He's sweating like crazy, but he doesn't care about that. All he cares about is his girlfriend and making her happy. And so he continues to run and he continues to outpace them all. They're all slowing down. And after that, he is saying, "Are you okay?" And that's when he ends the race. That's when he ends the run. They together walk back home. They walk back into uh, so I forgot his name. They walk back home. Well, they walk back into they walk back to Robert's house. They walk back. No, they walk back to Robert's house. Robert well, Robert opens the door and he is sweating like crazy. Jerry, being a good guy, at least, or at least as good as you can be when you're under these kind of circumstances, goes to the refrigerator, grabs a couple of 3 waters for him, Jerry, no, no, for him, Robert, and Sarah. They both sit on the couch and talk about the plan some more. And as they were talking about the plan, his wife, Robert's wife, comes back from grocery shopping and overhears them talking about the plan. And she walks towards them and says, I can help you out with that. And and Robert says, really? Okay, okay, what's your ideas? And then she tells them her, and then she tells them her idea. She tells them her ideas, and she is talking and talking and talking about how to further the plan and make it believable. Jerry always said, well, Well, I just told your husband that I was going to do a press conference. Well, that's a good idea too. That's kind of cool. I don't mind that. I don't mind you doing that. I don't mind. I just thought that you should. I just thought that you could hear my ideas out. And then Jerry immediately feels regretful and says, "No, I mean, oh my gosh, I don't mean to hurt your feelings. No, 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 no. He didn't hurt my feelings. I was just, I didn't know you had a plan. Oh, I had, yeah, I had a plan. But but your plan is a good deal." And then she says, "Yes, but I just want you to, further it a little bit, make it more believable. But the press conference idea is a great idea." And then he says, "I know, but I mean, if you were just trying to like further my idea, then that's a good, then that's great. Which I know you will because you just told me I didn't mean to overdo it. But yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind expanding the plan if it calls for it, which ultimately it does. So I will take we, me, your husband, and Sarah will take your opinion. Will take your um advice, for lack of a better word. We will take your advice. I will expand the plan. No problem. And then she tells her husband what was for dinner that night. And then Jerry he gets up, grabs his water, and goes back into the gym. And he sees the boxing bag, and then he continues to punch the punching bag. He continues to punch the punching bag, thinking about the plan all the way through. He is thinking about the plan as he is punching the punching bag. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what you like about the video or hate about the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye now.